Oh, I'll take that one. Today's video is all going to be about connecting your arms to your body to improve your greenside pitch shots, those delicate shots around the green when we want some height, we want some loft, we want some elevation. The great news with this method and connecting the arms a little bit better is it makes it so easy because we're using the bounce of the golf club. We don't have to be as perfect. We can actually contact the ground a little bit early, but get that club to glide and skim because we're using the trail edge of the golf club, not the lead edge digging in here. So an amateur fault we see often is the hands leading the golf club, taking too much loft off the golf club. I often measure people hitting those 20, 30, 40 yard pitch shots, and they're often taking at least 10 degrees of loft off their wedge. So I've got here a 58 degree. I measure a lot of people and they're in the 40s. So they've got their high lofted wedge, but they're taking too much loft off it. They're ultimately taking bounce off as well. Almost for every degree of loft they're taking off a degree of bounce. Now I've got here a high bounce wedge, but it might be that you've only got 10 degrees. So if you take 10 degrees of loft off, you're going with 0 bounce. The issue with that, digging, cutting into the soil, into the turf. We really want that club gliding and skimming a little bit better when we're looking for some height, like I got on that first shot. So I'm going to go into 2 amazing drills to allow you to connect the arms a little bit better to the body, so we're not getting the arms running away from the body, trying to push our arms away. We definitely want that feeling of connection towards our rib cage. Let me just hit one, look at my arm connection, and then I'll show you the drills. Oh, it might be too short. I'm going for that middle flag here, so I'm having to be really delicate and just land it on the edge of the green. There's nothing wrong with the shot. Shallow divot, hardly any divot. High flying, soft landing, I just landed it. It's been harsh. 2 foot, 3 foot short, you know, a yard. If I was going for this, I think in tournament play, I'd accept that it's going to roll and release and just finish a little bit past the flag, but I'm trying to be as soft and delicate as possible. Now, how am I going to achieve that? As I said, with these arm connection is allowing that club to catch up with my hands rather than driving the handle forward. So we don't want a driven shot unless we're talking about a bad lie or a back pin, tight, hard turf, where we're looking for a low flight. If we're looking to use the loft and use the bounce correctly and get away with our shots more, we want to use the bounce. So we want that club to catch my hands, not driving forwards. So the first drill is going to be trail hand only. So simply take your lead hand away, put it on your hip or behind your back, and I just want you that feeling of throwing the club. I want you that sensation of the club passing your hands early. Let me show you. So I know that's a little short. You'll struggle to get a lot of distance with this, but again, that club passed my hands. The ball flight was brilliant, just straight up in the air. And again, see that? I've actually dunked it in the water. That came out so soft, almost like a lob shot there. That's one for the fishes. You're getting that club passing the hands much more in this position. Look how vertical that club shaft is, not shoving my hands forwards. The second drill, this is incredibly tough. Maybe just try it at home, airflow balls, that kind of thing first. And it's not something we're taking to the course, we're just taking the feel. On this one, it's a similar idea, but focusing on the lead arm rather than the trail hand. So rather than the trail hand throwing, I'm just going to focus on this softness of my lead arm here. And I'm going to simply do it by taking my trail hand and linking it here to my lead arm, the back of my elbow. And I'm just trying to keep it connected to my body on the way through, that I'm not getting this arm separation that we see with so many bad chippers and pitchers of the balls. So connection here. That wasn't my best strike. Let's see if I can hit that a little bit better. As I said, it is tough. It's not an easy drill. And it may just be a drill that you're getting the feel of without hitting shots. There we go. So I'm probably not strong enough here really in my lead arm, but hold that elbow. I'm trying to keep it connected. pointing a little bit more down here. Not my best shots, you can see, by any means, but what do you see on the way through? Folding of elbow, vertical club shaft. I'm really being soft with the hands, allowing that club to catch and pass my hands. That is really going to make you hit those soft, flighted, quick stopping pitch shots around the green. So those 10, 20, 30 yard pitch shots that we need that elevation. And again, the beauty of it is by using that bounce, we don't have to be perfect. We can actually get away with hitting the ground 1, 2, 3 inches behind the golf ball and get that club to glide and skim like it really should. If the video helps, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content just like this.